next guest is a Bay Area native, and he's a performer who's appeared all over the world. He's entertained for the President and Mrs. Reagan, for Charles and Di, and he's here to help us ring in the new year. Please welcome Scott Hughes.
If we only have love, then tomorrow will dawn, and the days of our years will rise on that morn. If we only have love to embrace without fears, we will kiss with our eyes, we will sleep without tears. If we only have love, with our arms opened wide, then the young and the old will stand at our side. If we only have love, love that's falling like rain, then the parched desert earth will grow green again. If we only have love for the hymn that we shout, for the song that we sing, then we'll have a way out. Then with nothing at all but the little we are, we'll have conquered all time, all space, the sun, and the stars. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
How are you? Nice to see you, Scott.
Thank you. And I thank you. Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year to you. You know, I've seen you at Miss California pageants and all, but what is this about performing for the President and Mrs. Reagan?
Well, when I was a very young man, I was 58. When I was a very young man, God bless you. When I was a kid, Reagan was running for governor at the time. You could see him in your backyard if you wanted. Really.
He got around it.
And I worked very cheap. Not with this show, of course, but...
No. We pay you very well, yes,
No, in those days, I worked for nothing. I was a kid in school, and he would have me come out and I used to be an impressionist, and I'd come out and do impressions of him and all the different political people for fundraisers. And so then, I guess he felt kind of guilty later on. And him and Nancy had me to the White House, and they never had me back.
Now, that must have been exciting. You know, most performers would give anything to get that opportunity. But everyone's really intrigued by Prince Charles and Princess Diana. How did that come about?
Well, as you know, Bing Crosby, in his later years, lived in Hillsborough.
Sure.
And I was raised and played on the same golf team with his son Nathaniel, so I got to know their family. Their butler, Alan Fisher, became, when Charles married Diana, the butler at the household there. So when I was over performing, I was in England performing, and he said, would you come over and do a show? Because again, Chuck's as cheap as Ronnie. They wanted me for nothing. I don't believe it. No, and so I worked there for free.
You're wonderful. Now you're doing the Miss California pageant?
That's right, Miss California pageant. And now, don't forget tonight.
Oh.
Tonight's our big show over at the Holiday Inn Union Square.
But that's not Miss California. That's New Year's Eve.
No, but if I'm lucky, Miss California might show. I don't know. But
absolutely. You're performing at the Holiday Inn on Union Square. What are you going to be doing?
Two big shows tonight at 10:15 and 12 o'clock.
You're going to perform right at 12 o'clock, right after the...
Right.
Ding.
That's right. If I can have all these people here to help me with their horns and hats, I'll make a good show
That
of it.
sounds wonderful. Oh, absolutely. Great audience, ain't it? Yeah.
I could do this every day.
Well, as I understand it, there is, the Holiday Inn has very kindly provided us with a very special little thing here. What is
They
this?
have
Could you
indeed.
explain?
This, ladies and gentlemen, represents a gift from Carol Bozak at the Holiday Inn Union Square, and it is for 2 people, a room at the hotel, my show. Thank you. I really hate to mention that. My show, and dinner for 2, dancing, cocktails complete. Judy Flanagan,
Is the
where
winner.
are you?
Ah, Judy, you won. Come
Judy,
on up.
you're a
Come
lucky
on up.
winner.
Come on up.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's wonderful. You didn't have plans for this evening?
No, I had no plans.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations to you and Happy New Year. That's great. And thank you to you and to the Holiday Inn. And will you stick around with our band and our audience and everything so that we can ring in our early morning New Year?
Why,
Next
sure.
segment? Okay,
Why,
we'll be back
sure.
with more of AM in just a moment. Don't forget, Holiday Inn Union Square at 10 and at 12:15. You can call 398-8900 for reservations or information. And Scott will be back with more of AM just in a moment.
Don't let Father Time get away before you join the AM audience. Call 9547-TIX to reserve your tickets.